Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Love 500 and welcome back to New Car Day. Today we have a car in a colour, I'm not sure if you can see it behind me, yes you can, in a colour that I've never had before. Really nice colour. There's no damage to this car, but it's a Cat N. The insurance company have stupidly made it a Cat N. Let me show you the car, let me show you what we've got, let me show you what we've got to do. You'll notice that it is in the middle of the drive and you may wonder why. I will also show you that. Let's go. Welcome to the new car that as of yet has no name, but it'll probably be something along the lines of what the colour is. Project Plum. Project Plum, there you go. Welcome to Project Plum, the Walkaround. Professor Plum. So, as I say, aubergine colour, lovely colour. Ever since I won this a few days ago, I keep seeing them on the road in this colour. I've seen about 3 or 4 in this colour. Don't normally see this colour much. What we got? Let's show you. As I say, it is a Cat N. Haven't cleaned it. It came last night about 6:30 yesterday evening. It took Paul a long time. It's come from Copart in Sandtoft. He picked it up at around, I think he got on the road about 11:15 and he didn't get here till 6:30, 6:15. Reason being, there was a big accident on the M25. The Dartford crossing was closed both ways, so unfortunately it delayed him somewhat, but it got here eventually, so we couldn't do anything yesterday, which is why we're here today. So we have parking sensors. It is a facelift. It's a 2017 facelift, as you can see from the headlights and the bumper and so on and so forth. If you know your Fiat 500s, excuse the plane. It has no MOT. It failed its MOT on the 15th of May. And it only failed its MOT on ply cord showing on the offside front tyre. I haven't looked at that tyre yet, but from what I can see of these two tyres, they're good. So what I'm hoping is that the person, although they didn't get the car re-MOT'd, the person hopefully replaced the tyre. We'll have a look in a second. Now, as you can see, there's fend wrap on that side. There's also fend wrap on that side. Now, in the pictures, there's no fend wrap, as I'll show you now. So I assumed, this is a stolen recovered car, by the way, in case you hadn't realised. Stolen recovered, hence why there's no damage to it. That tyre looks all right to me. We'll have a proper look at it. Yeah, stolen recovered car, ignition is destroyed. And that fend wrap wasn't there. So I naturally assumed that the window had been smashed. I didn't have a window in this, I was going to say in this colour, I didn't have a window in this side, so I bought one for £30. And then what Paul pointed out was, there's the glass there. So it hasn't. The reason that it's on that side, and as you can see on this side as well, the window is partially down on this side. We can take this off in a minute. Is because there was no power. And there is a reason for that. The reason there is no power, let me just do something right. The reason that there is no power is because the ignition has absolutely been destroyed, really badly destroyed, and that plug out of the ignition barrel has been unplugged. Sorry, I wasn't pointing at it. That plug out of the ignition barrel has been destroyed, has been unplugged. If I plug that back in, we have power. Of course, we've got no keys with the car, and even if we did, the ignition is destroyed, so we wouldn't be able to get a key in the ignition anyway. However, I have got a little gadget that I bought, which is an emergency starter, which allows me to start a car without the key. Now, this is probably the device or certainly the type of device that car thieves use. And it's incredibly easy to use. I am not going to show you it, and I'm not going to demonstrate it for obvious reasons. But suffice to say, it got me out of trouble. So, loaded onto the trailer at Copart. I used this gadget. I connected the wire, plugged in my gadget I've got, and then I was able to turn that there, which turns the starter. Starter continues to turn after the engine fires. You just turn it back again, and the only way to stop the engine is to unplug it. So yeah, that's how we got it moving, and then again we got it moving like that this morning. So let me go into a little bit more detail. We'll have a quick walk around the car. Just wanted to explain to you the situation. So, as you can see, I mean, it's dirty. There might be the odd scratch on it, but there's generally 0 marks on this car. Nothing. The wheels are all pretty good, as far as I can see. As I say, the tyres seem okay. We will have a look at this tyre. I don't know, maybe it's not a new tyre, unless they put a part worn on it, but it seems like a good tyre, so maybe they put a part worn on it. Maybe, don't know. But that's what failed the MOT, that tyre. Or I say that corner, I should say, not necessarily that tyre. Let's pop the bonnet. There's not much to show you on the outside. Let's show you the inside first. So seats, I probably will give them a bit of a spruce up. But it's not that dirty. The only thing I am going to replace is the steering wheel. Now I have got the paint to do that, so I am going to use the paint, but as the steering wheel's got to come off because I've got to change the ignition, I have got a lounge steering wheel, which I got with all the stuff that I got for the fake car bath. And obviously I'm not using it on the fake car bath because it's a lounge steering wheel. Oh, we do have cruise control on this one as well. And I think I've even got, because where the bottom cowling has been broken off, it's broken a clock spring. Now you can super glue those back on, but it's really frustrating because you don't really want to be super gluing it on. It just makes it a little bit of a weak connection. So, but I think the one that Steve gave me of all the stuff that I bought has got the cruise control. So we might as well just swap that over. Well, I will have. Certainly not going to throw that away. I will have a go at gluing it, and maybe even trying to do a bit of plastic welding on it just to try and make it a bit stronger. Don't know, but we'll do something with it. I'm certainly not throwing it away. But as this all has to come off anyway, we might as well change it for what we've got. And Steve gave those to me for free as well. Not the steering wheel, but all the other bits and pieces, including the clock spring and that. I didn't ask for those, but he just gave them to me. And it's a lovely metallic colour. It's more pearlescent actually. It's really nice. It's got little flecks in it. You can't really notice that in the car itself because it's so dirty. But on the inside, where it's well relatively clean, you can see the little flecks. It's really nice. So we got, what is this up here? Oh look, we've got a service stamp up here. So I've got no service history with it, unfortunately, but there is a little sticker up there from Piccadilly in Wakefield. Service due on the 24th of the 4th, 20. Yeah, so that's an old one at 16,000 miles. Now this car has done, I think, 73,000. So it's not low mileage by any stretch of the imagination. We'll come on to the figures in another video, but I didn't get it for peanuts. But considering there's no damage, this is all I've got to do. So we got the standard, relatively cheap stereo. So we got a phone, obviously. We haven't got any sat nav or anything like that. I may or may not put another stereo in here. Don't know. Probably not, because I think the one that I have got, I'm going to stick in the fake car bath. We got the locking wheel nut key, which is good. There's nothing else to write home about actually. It's a phone thing. I'll show you the mileage once we got the on the next video when we get the ignition done. But there's nothing really, not much to show you. Don't know if we can get in the boot because the power's disconnected, so we probably won't be able to get in the boot there. But there's nothing in there. Oh, we can. There's nothing in it. The only thing we got, of course, is we got that. Oh, and a sock. We've got a free sock. Yeah, That's here, which is good. Got lots of crap under the seats by that, silly string or streamers of some sort. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I do like this colour. It's going to need a polish, I think, because there are some surface scratches on it. It's going to need a new one of them. Luckily, I've got several of those. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you under the bonnet in a second. So because what I'm going to do is reconnect the power, and then we can wind the windows up. And that's good that I haven't got to do that. Now this stuff, I'm going to do this carefully. Although I did this once in the winter, and I peeled all the, I took all the lacquer off. So what I do now, even though it's warm, you know, it's probably about 22, 23 degrees, something like that at the moment. I'm going to get the heat gun on it and just warm it up a little bit before I pull it off, just to be on the safe side. So I don't want to go pulling lacquer off. That's it. Let me show you under the bonnet. It's quite dirty under the bonnet. Yet again, we've got one of those missing. I think I'm having some delivered today from AliExpress actually, or eBay. I bought some on eBay actually. It looks like the AliExpress ones are coming before the eBay ones, typically. Yeah, let's show you under the bonnet. Right, so we are on the original battery. Bear in mind this is a 2017 car, obviously it's a facelift. So 2017, it's what, 7 years old? 7 or 8 years old. So it's funny, you don't think of a facelift being that old, but of course they started in late 2015. So yeah, original battery, quite grubby under here, I have to say. Only minus point is cam belt's not been done. So I'm going to get Glenn booked to do that, as it's not been done. 7-year-old car, 73,000 miles, it's well overdue. Well, no, I say well overdue, it's due. Depending on who you talk to, 50,000 miles, 5 years, 70,000 miles, 7 years. Depends who you talk to. There never ever seems to be a definitive rule when it comes to these cam belts. But yeah, it's due at the very least, so it's going to be done. So that cost me £205. Obviously we'll add that to the bill. So I bought the window, don't need it, so I won't include that. I'll just keep the glass for one day when I do need it. Mirrors are all okay, paintwork seems okay, wheels look okay, tyres look okay, including the one that potentially failed the MOT, but I do suspect that that is probably a replacement. It's not brand new, but probably a replacement. So we'll get it booked in for an MOT as well, but I won't do that until such time as I've got it running. Let me just connect the power and we'll show you the dash, show you the mileage and so on. Okay, so there we go. Boot open, door open. Is the boot open? It came up with that when I started it earlier. Let me just get rid of those. Yeah, here you go. 73,445 miles, and it failed the MOT a month ago. Not even less than a month ago. Stereo is set to capital Yorkshire. As I say, this come from Sandtoft to Doncaster. Doncaster, isn't it? So yeah, well up north. We did have, when I had the engine running, it did come up with the engine light, check engine, so that might be something to do with this. I don't know. We got the lock symbol up, obviously, because at the moment I haven't got my my gadget plugged in, which I'm really glad I bought. Yeah, that's it really. No free CDs, of course, because it's a facelift, doesn't have a CD player. Hopefully we're going to be able to wind these windows up once we've got that tape off. I don't see why we shouldn't. That's pretty much it, I think. Don't think there's much else to tell you about. The roof is all good, no cracks, no scratches or anything like that, which is good. Yeah, all good. I'd say the seats don't really need a clean, but I will do them. I will give them a light clean anyway. I won't go mad with them. Needs a good hoover in here. What's that? Oh, it's a number plate. Is it the number plate? Oh, it's both number plates. I've just gone and bloody well bought some number plates, and I've just found them under the seat. Oh, that's a waste of 15 quid, wasn't it? Oh well, never mind. They're spares now. Oh, that's really annoying. That's really annoying. I shouldn't have ordered them. The only reason I ordered them straight away was because I wanted to get them delivered quickly so I can get this parked out on the road. Although having said that, because it's got no MOT, it's shown as SORN, statutory off-road notice, so it can't go on the road, can't be parked on the road or drive on the road. And of course I I can't get it taxed until such time as it's MOT'd, so I can't park it out on the road anyway, but that's a bit annoying. That's a bit annoying. So we've got a spare set of plates. Too late to cancel them. I think they've already been done. I suppose I could try. No, sod it. But yeah, really nice car. What do you think? Let me know. So yeah, I'm going to call it Project Plum or Project Professor Plum, one or the other, something like that. As I said, we'll go through the figures probably on the next video. There's not going to be too many videos, to be fair. They're probably only going to be one more, I guess, because there's not much to do. We can program the keys ourselves. So I've got a lock set. Let me just show you the lock set. So one petrol cap. Now, bearing in mind the lock we have got, the lock that we have got, the car is obviously going to have a petrol cap on it and we haven't got a key. So I'm going to have to try and get that off. I know the locksmith does it by force. So I will try the same, ramming a screwdriver in there and see if I can do it. Hopefully I won't damage anything. Actually, I suppose I ought to look to see. I'm hoping it might not be on there. Oh, they've done the lock on that. Oh, that's good. They've already done the lock on that. Obviously the thieves done that so they could put petrol in it. Oh, that's good. That saves me a trip to a locksmith or me having to get it off. So that's good news. So yeah, new petrol cap, new ignition barrel, a remote key, which obviously needs to be programmed. So I've got new keys, which I will swap over. I'll use a new key and then I will swap over the chip. Swap over the, see that little indentation there at the top of the key, just where my finger is? That, if you push that through, I've got a little tool to do that. If you push that through, and then you can remove the blade. So what I do is I program the other key, and then I swap the blades over. And then we got the door lock, because obviously we've got to change the door lock as well. Yeah. The other side, I just noticed when I went to open the, I tried to open this door, of course it won't open because of the tape is hinged, so we need to do that hinge as well. So little things, very little things, nothing major. So I'm going to do these now, but they will be in the next video. Should walk around on Project Plum. What do you think? As I say, we'll give you the figures in the next video, at the end of the next video. Unsure what I'm going to sell it for. Unsure at the moment. Don't know. We'll discuss that at another time. So that's it for now. Welcome to Project Plum. Hope you've enjoyed the walk around. I've said this before, stolen recovered cars. If you've never done one of these before, you've watched my videos and other people's videos, and you fancy having a go yourself, the ignitions and all that are really easy to change, and I've shown you so many times on videos how to do it. It's really easy. You don't need many tools even. Screwdriver, Torx, Phillips screwdriver, a little cutting tool to cut the shear bolts, a 24mm socket to get the steering wheel off. Very little tools, and I'll show you on, as I say, on several videos how to do it. It's really not difficult. If you wanted to get into doing this and make yourself some money as well, get a stolen recovered, because they often have got very little damage, or like this one, no damage. It's a good way to start, but I'll leave that up to you. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, hit that button, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and until the next one, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you very soon.